Breaking. Citizens in blue states go off on the DEMS. Now let's get to it.
We have seen one estimate that says it would cost $88 billion to deport 1 million people a year.
I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Is that what American taxpayers should expect?
What price do you put on national security? Is it worth it?
Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there's. Families can be deported together.
Matters in our own hand, and we're going to stop it. You know that Trump had pulled 45% of the voter in the state of Illinois, 37 in the city of Chicago? That's the statistic. That means that Illinois is turning purple. We're going to turn red.
Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. It's free to like, it's free to share, it is free to subscribe. As you guys can see what this video is going to be about, yes, it's going on across the US of A, the new Trump administration, the changes that's being made, border policies being brought forth and enforced. So you guys, Chicago citizens and other blue state taxpayers are fed up with the Democrats. Yes, they're fed up with the Democrat mayors and governors, and seemingly stands behind President-elect Donald Trump's border plan for undocumented people. You heard the clip in the beginning from the new border czar. I call him the enforcer, and he's not effing around. The people in these blue states, you guys, are reminding the local politicians that they support the federal government's plan and efforts on deportation, mass deportation, let me correct that, because it is crippling the financial infrastructure of said states. Hence, the taxpayers are being stuck with footing the bill for the undocumented. Again, this is strictly for undocumented, that people are expressing their disappointment in their local government for housing these undocumented people under this of asylum. So we'll get into that, another topic for another day. But as what has been reiterated, that there is a process to come over here into the United States, a legal process, a legal way, if you're seeking asylum. And that's all that everyone is asking who oppose the current administration, meaning the Joe Biden and top cop Kamala. They're blind eye to the fact of what's basically in front of us. So, but yeah, so citizens are fed up in these blue states. And keep in mind, you guys, the citizens, hence legal citizens, taxpayers, are reminding our government in these predominantly blue states that, hey, we voted for Trump. Because if for those who do not know, take Illinois, for example. Trump has received 45% of the votes in Illinois, you guys. Yes, in comparison to the last federal election. So his percentage, to my understanding, has upped a bit, 5%. So it looks like Illinois could possibly turn red soon if the red wave continues. So that's something to ponder on. So politicians have been put on notice from a local perspective. If y'all want to keep representing your state, you have to take in consideration the voters, the taxpayers, the legal tax-paying citizens. So, but before I head on over to X, you guys, because I have some video footage snippets to share with you guys to add some more context to this. And I need for you guys to like this video, share this video, engage in the chat for the algorithm. Again, it is free to like, it is free to share, it is free to subscribe. I thank you guys for your continued support. Now let me go ahead and head on over to X. And if you want to donate, donation information is in the description section. There's a cash app and a bill. Forgot to say that. So donate. Thank you guys in advance. All donations go toward content enhancement creation. So let me head on over to X, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts, commentary, reaction, and opinion. Okay, guys, this is a post from X, formerly known as Twitter. Delano Squares is, I reposted this to my page on X. So let's take a listen, and then we'll go from here.
Good afternoon. I want to know, how does it feel that Trump is in office right now? You see Mayor Brandon Johnson, you underestimate us. You underestimate the black people, and you underestimate Chicago Red. We're the thorn in your side, and we're going to be the thorn on everybody else in this council member side too. If you don't stop what you're doing, we're going to take matters.
You can bird dog me all y'all want, but if it's relationship over duty, then y'all don't serve the blue. And you can smirk all you want.
Mr. Sims, direct your attention towards me, please.
You're a criminal. Why do I got to address you? The feds need to address you. DOJ need to address you, and hopefully Donald Trump will address you. Because you're going to protect the undocumented. Why you going to allow for the citizens in Chicago to suffer under your, 33%? See, Joe Lopez cooked that 3% up a long time ago. Y'all called it a circuit breaker. Y'all been talked about it. Remember, before you came in here and gave that jovial speech? You need to be inspected. You and that creep over there.
Acting like, you just gonna bully everybody. You got people, officers whose families don't even want you to come to the funeral. You just like a schoolyard bully that at some point, and you might not know nothing about it because you grew up in Elgin. But those of us who grew up on the south side and west side of Chicago, we all know at some point that bully gets cornered in the alley and everybody come at him and he ain't gonna have nobody to help him. That's you. That's you. Keep thinking you ain't gonna abide by what the president of the United States said. Everybody know better than that. I see you, Anna Valencia, in your red. You know what it is. This is the second time you showed up in city council in red. You know what it is? Yeah. So you and the rest of them that know what time it is, y'all come on. You leave that loser where he is. He's a loser. He's a loser. No, me and Zoe, we ain't doing nothing for nobody except for ourselves. We got you, loser.
It's 14% rating is what you appear to have, Brandon Johnson, across the United States, or how they see you. But 14% rating. Now, I'm going to talk about all those known donations of $11.5 million that came from places like the CTU, the SEIU, the American Federation of Teachers, Illinois Federation of Teachers, and then someone got the nerve to get on there and talk about cutting the pensions. What about our real estate? Because see, we paid for these properties for a purpose and not for you to go touching it with $300 million that you want to siphon out of the citizens' pockets. Get rid of the illegals, and that'll take your money right back. Start it off with that.
Okay, you guys, this is Massachusetts, and this is someone I posted this up to my ex account. Someone, a citizen, I believe, of Massachusetts. To my understanding, I think this is a citizen. She's commenting on what the governor is asking of the citizens. But here we go.
Now, I just know I didn't just hear what I think I just heard. Let me play it for y'all so that y'all can verify with me that I just heard the same that I think I heard. Listen to this.
If you have an extra room or suite in your home, please consider hosting a family. Safe housing and shelter is our most pressing need. Become a sponsor family. You can contact the Brazilian Worker Center for more information.
Ho, is you cool? I know this motherfucker has access to house some immigrants. We don't have no extra room. We don't have no extra groceries. We don't have no extra money. We don't got no extra water. We ain't got no extra electric, no extra heat. Okay, we ain't got none. We ain't got none. We ain't got Nathaniel. I know you didn't just fix your lips to tell us and ask us to house these that y'all have let into this country. Is y'all okay? Is everybody all right? I mean, honestly, y'all have been tweaking the last couple of days after this man has been elected, and I'm just really trying to figure out why in your whole head, okay, would you ever think that is going to be smart to get on the news and to ask the people of this country if they can house people that we don't even want here because they didn't come here legally and they've been getting more help and resources than those of us who have been suffering under this whack-ass economy. I know you didn't just formulate your lips to ask us some bullshit. Weekend, what did y'all hear? Is we hearing the right thing? Let me know. Let me know. Because this is the Twilight Zone.
Okay, you guys, this is New York. I'm headed on over to New York, as you can see. I'm going to play this last little snippet. I'm not going to play the full video, but I encourage everyone, move around. You're not going to see this type of videos on the mainstream media news because they don't post this. They don't post real-time information from people on the ground in said states. They're not going to post this 99.9% of the time. So move around social media-wise. You'll see different perspectives. You'll see different opinions, different commentary from people who are everyday people living it. So let me share this last clip with you guys. Snippet. Won't play the entire clip, and then I'll give my final thoughts, opinion, and reaction and commentary. Here we go.
New York Mayor Eric Adams has canceled the voucher program that he started for illegal alien new arrivals. This voucher program provided a taxpayer-funded Visa card where they could buy culturally appropriate food. This all happened because these ungrateful illegals got here, and instead of them saying thank you, we've left whatever in our country, thank you for welcoming us in. No, we were feeding them, and New York City was spending millions and millions of dollars for them to eat, but apparently that wasn't good enough. They were spitting the food out, they were throwing it away by the tons, so he decided he was going to hire a DEI, black-owned credit card processing company to dole out these Visa cards loaded with like $400. And this, mind you, this was just upon arrival at the Row Hotel, because that's the check-in for the elite in New York. They go to the Row Hotel and it's like, oh, you need your room? Here you go. Oh, here's your debit card loaded with like $400 because we know you just got here and you probably ain't got no money. So, here's your debit card. That's just when they arrive. We ain't talking about the $13,000 a month in food stamps that these others have been getting. I ain't got nothing good to say about them. No, they do not add to the freaking economy. Don't tell me that bullshit. I'm seeing these videos of these white liberal crank fart leftists talking about, oh my God, this mass deportation is going to cost Americans so much money. No, we have spent $450 billion on these people. I hate it for you, but flying them back at a portion of that cost is not shit. That's the same bullshit they tried to pull on Donald Trump for the wall. Oh, we can't afford a wall. A wall, that's going to cost like $20 billion. Yeah, but you sure came up with that money for Ukraine for the last 4 years. 400 billion here, 400 million there, 200 million there, 50 billion there. We've been sending little dictator who has refused to leave office, even though he was voted out, by the way. But, oh yeah, Trump's a dictator. Got it. So we've been sending an ass $400 million a freaking week. We're sending money to the Taliban, like $40 million a week since 2021, when our soldiers were murdered by the Taliban and left there to die. We still got people who are stuck in Afghanistan, but you know what? Let me stay up in New York right now, okay? Let's go on and land this plane at some point. So Eric Adams has ended this voucher program, and he's also seeming as though he's talking to President Trump right now. And, remember what has happened to Eric Adams over the last year when he started to mention, you know what, this is killing New York. All these people here, all the theft, the crime, the murders, the rapes of these Venezuelan prostitutes, y'all taking all the money. Workers, whatever, keep it 100 here. Y'all is just putting them up and buying out all the hotels. We ain't got no Airbnbs because New York forbids Airbnbs now. They outlawed it, so you can't have an Airbnb. So you gotta buy out entire freaking hotel chains to put all these in my country that I gotta pay for. That's why I don't want them here. I don't care where they from. I don't want the just so you're keenly aware. It ain't about race and color. It's about that money, okay? And they are expensive. There's too many of them. They can't get a job. They can't get work permits. What are they doing here? Why are they still here? Anyway, Eric Adams has been raided by the three-letter agencies because he started talking about how much these people were being a burden on New Yorkers, okay? He's the mayor of New York. I don't know. He's entitled to do that. So he started talking about it, and all of a sudden, his doors start getting kicked in. His staff starts getting raided. He's just got all kind of problems. And now he's like, oh, thank Jesus Christ, Trump won that race. Oh, thank you, Lord. One of the people who was most glad about Trump getting elected is Mayor Eric Adams. So now he's like, voucher program, I ain't giving you nothing else. What do you think is going to start happening? Give it a couple of weeks when them vouchers ain't showing up and them debit cards run to the bottom of the barrel and you got a zero balance and they sitting there waiting. I hate it for you, but you ain't getting no more money on that card. You may as well throw it in the trash.
Okay, everyone. So what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. Like this video, share this video. Again, it is free to like, it is free to share, it is free to subscribe. I had to chop up the clips, you guys, due to certain, quote-unquote, I guess, sensitive words or terms that's being used by some of the people in the video. So, but let me know your thoughts down in the chats. They are holding their politicians accountable on the local level. So I went from Chicago, Illinois to Massachusetts to New York. These 3 video clips speaks to the outrage that is taking place in predominantly Democratic ran blue states. Frustration with the local politicians over the illegal undocumented crisis. So I have to be careful, you guys, because I don't even know if this video is going to be super cleared through YouTube, because I don't know. But at any rate, Dennis White from the Illinois clip, what stuck out to me when he said we're going to be a thorn in your side, basically speaking to Mayor Brandon Johnson. So that was funny, and I like that. I like that the citizens are respectfully standing on business. And I encourage anyone to get involved on the local level. You have the right to attend these meetings. They're public, etc., etc. You are a taxpayer, legal taxpayer, so you have rights. We all have rights. Those who are legally here in the United States. And then for Jessica Jackson, when she spoke as well from that Illinois clip, spoke as well about the police officer who got MURDER while on duty in Chicago, Illinois. And this was floating all around social media and in the news as well, local news as well. And I think it gained traction across the United States on other news channels as well. The governor and mayor of Illinois, the governor of Illinois and the mayor of Chicago was going to attend the funeral. The family politely asked them both not to attend. So the governor obliged, came out and said, okay, well, I won't attend. But why the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, tried to stand on business and never said that he wasn't going to attend? He eventually became a smart man and said he wasn't going to attend, as he should not. If the family asks you respectfully not to attend, then don't attend. So, but it's just the audacity for me. Mayor Brandon Johnson is running amok. I'm going to say this. I apologize to the citizens of Chicago. I use my platform. You can check out some of my videos pushing and supporting Brandon Johnson. Like, okay, give him a chance, this and that, etc., etc. I used to live in Chicago. I do not. And I apologize to you guys. This was a huge mistake. Just so disappointed in Mayor Brandon Johnson. And I'm glad that Jessica Jackson and Dennis White is holding them accountable in Illinois. So, but yeah, it's just audacity. Jessica Jackson spoke to what everybody else was thinking when Brandon Johnson had the nerve to want to still attend the funeral. It's like, dude, they asked you not to attend their son's funeral. They don't want you there. Move around. So Jessica Jackson, as you can see, taxpayer, legal citizen in Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, to be specific, speaking to that. So, but let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. You heard the new borders are of the federal government appointed by Trump. You hear his plans, you hear Trump's plans, and people have spoken. If you look at the federal closing polls, meaning the election results and the outcome, the people have spoken. The entire United States is almost red. So I'm not understanding what these Democrat mayors and governors are thinking, from Illinois to Massachusetts to New York. As you seen the lady at the end, the New York lady, I really had to chop up her video. But these clips are out here, you guys. Just tap in other type of platforms, media platforms, to get other perspectives and, come up with your own overall determination or opinion on it. So, but like this video, share this video. I'm going to run some polls. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.